All right, guys, I am here to tell you about your week 3 exploration 1. So I hope everyone had a wonderful spring break and enjoyed their time and relaxed and found some fun things to do, but ready to jump back into it. So this is called Severe Weather Projects. You guys are going to use this exploration to complete a severe weather project. So there's 3 main parts to this exploration. Part A, you guys are just going to pick a severe weather. So in the exploration guide, there's a link to that severe weather quick video presentation that you guys have watched recently, but a whole spring break has happened, so maybe the types of severe weather have fallen out of your head since then. If so, you can review the video if you'd like to help, or if you know you want to do blizzards and you've been thinking about blizzards this whole time, or you know that you want to do hurricanes and it's been something that you've been dying to do, then you can just go ahead and go for it. And picking a severe weather might just take you a second, or you might want to review the video and it'll take you 5 minutes. Then the next thing you're going to do is pick a project. So part B in your guide has a list of rubrics. So there is a number of different projects you can pick to do. You could do a comic strip. You could do a newscast, which I think would be so cool to watch. You could do a newspaper article, and that could be a digital newspaper article or like on paper, a newspaper article. You could write a short essay if you're not feeling very creative, or you can make a Google slide presentation. So it's up to you which project you pick. If you click on the rubric, it'll tell you the guidelines for each of those projects. It'll tell you how many panels your comic needs to have. It'll tell you what to include in your essay and things like that. So if you want to, so you can open that up and then you can pick your project you want to do based on reading those descriptions. Part C is going to be the bulk of this exploration. Now this might take you longer than an hour. Each exploration is supposed to take about an hour. But because this exploration should take you probably longer than an hour, your next exploration is much shorter this week. So your total time will still be about 2 hours for these explorations. So this is actually completing the project. Once you pick a project, let's say you want to make a comic strip, you're going to read the description and make your comic strip. So you're going to say, oh, it needs to be at least 6 panels. It can be more than that, absolutely. But like each box of a comic strip is what we would call a panel. So you need at least 6 of those. You need to tell a story. You need to make sure that we understand the cause of the severe weather, the damage, and things like that. And there is going to be a link in the resources that has a video on how to submit these projects to your teachers. If it's on a Google Doc, the best way is to share it. If it is a comic strip you made, then you can take a picture of it on your computer and then put it in a Google Doc and share it. So that's going to be the best way, and you can watch that video that's in your guide. That's the resource for Part C that tells you how to share it with us. Now our goal for this is that you can try to get these projects done by Wednesday. So you will receive these projects on the 13th of April, and the goal is to try to complete them by Wednesday so that we can do a virtual gallery walk with all the projects that are complete. If you don't finish it by Wednesday, that's okay. You do have the whole week, but in order to do the second exploration, you need to do the first one. So if you can try to get it done by Wednesday, that would be great. Maybe give yourself that little deadline, and then you'll be ready to start on the next one. Then obviously I didn't list it on here, but do the exit ticket survey when you're finished. But this is supposed to be really fun. If you want to get your siblings involved and make a newscast about hurricanes, go for it. If you want to show us your artistic ability and make a comic strip, go for it. If you're not really the most creative with like videos or drawing, but you can write a really great essay, then go for it. On anything that you're writing, make sure that you're not copying, pasting directly from another source, guys. That is plagiarism. So let's not get into that. So make sure it's your own work. It's creative. It's fun. It's showing us what you've learned about severe weather with all of these explorations. So we really look forward to getting these projects in. And that's all. If you have any questions, reach out to your teachers.